Knew coming in it was going to be a big NE10 matchup, and there's always been that Stonehill-Bentley rivalry, so we definitely knew how important the game was and wanted to come out strong, and especially with the 2 losses last year. We were like a different team this year, and we were really motivated to get back on track and get back to Stonehill winning over Bentley in the rivalry, so it was awesome. It was a big NE10 game as well. Like, we knew it was going to be a battle, offense and defense, and throughout the midfield, and it was kind of a big defensive battle tonight, and even though we weren't as didn't get as many goals or that we wanted, we definitely it came down to defense, and we came out strong, and we were working hard, every single person on that field, so we were glad to get the win. Like, we just wanted to keep the ball moving, kind of get everyone involved, and kind of go through our offensive sets, and just wanted to get like a good tempo on the offense, keep the ball moving. So we're kind of cutting for each other, and I was just able to find some open space in the 8 to get a shot off and a couple shots off. So it was good. It was just my teammates pushing me out there. I just try to do my job as best as possible because I just feed off everyone else's energy. And it's just sometimes when it comes down to the game, it's just about doing the little things, and everyone does the little things well, and I just want to do them as well as everyone else does. So it's just about hard work and effort, and everyone pushes each other, and so it's just awesome to get those little plays because they turn into big plays. This was a big game for us going into the break. We knew that coming into this long break. So we wanted to make sure we get the win to keep the 3-game winning streak alive. And so going in, we have a big 3-game week coming up. So this break will definitely help, but we're going to keep focused, keep motivated, and keep practicing. So
it was a tough defensive battle, but it wasn't really what I expected. I actually I expected us to be able to handle this defense a little bit easier, and I think we never really got into like the flow that we anticipated or expected. I think anytime you hold the team to 6, you got to be proud of that, and you got to be happy with that, But all in all, together, the defense kind of surprised me. Their goalie is very good. She's very consistent. I believe she's a senior, so she's been their goalie for 4 years now, and she plays like it. She has great size. We knew that going in, and I thought we gave her all the stuff that she can really handle. I don't think. Unfortunately, I didn't think we were giving her our best stuff, but she certainly saved everything that she could have and should have. And I would say the same thing for defense, kind of. Like, we didn't really get into the rhythm that we had anticipated. I thought the timing of the game was just, I don't know, it was like a little off. It was a little unexpected, but I think the most important thing was I thought we struggled making adjustments, but for the last 15 minutes, I thought they started to make all the right adjustments, and certainly those last 2, maybe even 3 defensive stops in the last 10 minutes were huge. Yeah. Taylor Shannahan has turned into, she's turned into our best player, to be honest with you. I mean, her effort at every play, on every ball, in every set is more than anybody. She's just really impressive, and it's not because she's this incredibly skilled lacrosse player. It's just because she knows how to work and she knows how to grind it out, and I'm glad she plays for me because I don't see anybody else on either end of the field working as hard as she does. She's playing awesome, and she got goalie of the week, and I'm so happy for her. And she's just kind of at this point where she's this little freshman, and she's just like so humble and grateful, and she just wants to do it again to make everybody happy. But I think she's got really great instincts, and I think one of the best parts about her is that she's not intimidated by anything, so she doesn't let anything really get to her. And since the second she got out there, however many games ago that she started putting in net, I mean, she's consistent. She's working really hard, and she's making sure that we are in every game that we have to be in. Our first Easter off in a couple decades, and we're looking forward to it certainly, but next week's huge. I mean, Southern New Hampshire, they beat us last year. We play at their place, which I think is a hard place to play anyway. So I think Tuesday is going to be a monster game for us, just the same as tonight was. You know, then we have St. Michael's, and it's the only 3-game week that we have all week, and then we have NYIT, so we have just 2 huge regional games coming up. But that's our conference, and that's our schedule. Every week there's a team that you absolutely must win. You can't, you're never afforded any losses in our position.